Hey my loves, it's your girl D's Alter Ego back with another video for you guys. Today is a date night video. So we all know that cuddle season is around the corner, and I know that it's summertime and you guys have been out and about meeting new guys, meeting new girls. So I know some people have some first dates coming up and some couples have some courting to do. So I wanted to show you guys how to spruce it up for your first date without being too extra and just looking really sultry and sexy. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, D's Alter Ego _. And let's get into it. So I already prepped and primed my skin with the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. I did put a post on my page about this moisturizer. It's very hydrating, it repairs your skin, and it does protect you from UV rays. So you definitely want to protect your skin from sun damage and UV rays. Trust me, I know black people think that they don't have to protect themselves from UV, and we do. We are not exempt. Melanin does not exempt you from sun damage. So protect your skin, ladies and gentlemen. I already primed my skin, and some people don't prime, and not priming is a crime because you should definitely prime your skin. And this is one of the best primers that I've used thus far. This is the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. I love this primer. It doesn't get me oily. It actually helps me control my oil because I am an oily girl. But if you have dry skin, this is so silky on the skin. It's literally like butter. It goes on clear and it just feels like butter on the skin. So if you haven't tried this primer, I would say check it out. But definitely prime your skin before you put on your foundation, because it really does help keep the foundation on. It's still super hot here in New York. It's like 85 degrees and you need to prime your skin. You need to keep the foundation on longer than normal, so definitely prime your skin. Also, I already corrected my dark marks with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I love this concealer, and this is in the color Orange Corrector. I love this corrector because I do have some hyperpigmentation. I like to, i.e. dark marks, you know, I'm trying to be politically correct, but I do like to correct my dark marks before putting on foundation. I find that it just goes on better and you don't see kind of like, you know, have you ever tried on like a foundation and you still see like dark marks coming through? It's because like you need to correct your skin before applying your foundation. If you don't need to correct, perfectly fine, girl. Good luck to you, but I like to correct my skin. I also like to use, I saw this in another YouTuber's video, and I was like, I can't remember the girl's name, but shout out to her. I like to use also the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Espresso, and I like to use this too, like after I correct, I like to go over, and it really does give you a nice like application. So like you put it over whatever dark spots that you have, and you kind of let it dry down some, and then you put your foundation on top, and it really does work. Going in with my MAC Pro Long waterproof foundation. Oh my god, I used to wear this foundation every single day of my life. I lived for a MAC, and I lived for MAC products because honestly, they were like the first brand that really had so many shades for so many skin tones, and I really appreciated them for that for so many years. But now there's a lot of brands that like include girls that look like me and you, and has so many shades, and I've like ventured out, but now I do always love this foundation. Like the Pro Long Wear it just never fails you. It always gives you what you need. And this is a really old bottle, but I'm gonna go in. This is in the shade NW50. I normally mix NW50 and NW45, but I don't know if I have any NW45 right now, so I'm just going to go in with this NW50. It's a little light, but it actually is darker. Like, I don't know. It'll work. And it's date night, so you want to look flawless. So I'm just using my City Girl Cosmetics, I think this is a kabuki brush. But I like these brushes to really get in there with the foundation, and then I use a sponge to go on top. But you see how that like goes on like butter? Ugh, MAC. MAC is the truth, you guys. Don't forget about MAC. This is just a heavier foundation, but it's still one of my favorite foundations ever because she gets me right every time. And for date night, you want to be right. You don't want to be right. You want to be right. Don't forget the neck. My neck and face are a different color from my body, so I always try to bring whatever I'm using down to my neck so that I don't look like I have like a mask on. And this foundation, you could definitely build it up. If you need a little more, you can add on top. That's what I love about MAC. Like, you can always add on top of whatever you already have. It still goes off flawless. And I started wearing like a little makeup in high school, but like in college is where I really started like wearing makeup. And now these girls in high school be slaying. They be out here slaying lashes, everything. Like, in high school, for me, I really looked like a kid. Like, I still looked like I was like in elementary school. But these girls, Another trick that I do, I like to take my foundation and put it over my eyelid so that everything's even, especially like if you're not really wearing an eyeshadow look. I like to go over my eyelids, and then also, like I told you guys, I have darker lids, so I like everything to kind of just be even. You can go in with a sponge after, which I like to do to pick up any excess oil, because I did tell you guys that I'm oily. And I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge. This comes in a 4-pack. I got it at Ulta, but these sponges are really good. And I just like to go in and blend out the foundation. So I'm gonna go in again with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Espresso. And I'm just going to go under my eyes, on top of my lip, down here, and a little in the center of my forehead. Back in with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna blend that out. Going into highlight, I'm going to use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the color Mahogany. And I used this yesterday just when I was going out, and it's such a good concealer. I'm just gonna go in here. It has such a nice wand for you to put the concealer exactly where you want. And this concealer dries down fast, so I'm gonna do here, and then I'll go in with my forehead. And sometimes I do like to use my brush to just like blend out on my concealer. Hopefully you guys can see it just blends out very nicely. And I'm like OCD to the blending. Like, I will blend till I can't blend anymore. Like, People was like, your makeup always looks so smooth, and I'm like, cause I be blending, girl. I be blending. I be here like. And even after I stop blending, I'm still blending. Going in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Concealer in the shade 498. I'm going to contour around my face to give you that sexy chisel look. You guys always are seeing me use the Fenty to contour. It's really so creamy and it blends out so beautifully. So I'm always using it. Using my Sigma large angled contour brush, I'm going to contour my face. Hopefully I'm not talking low, because sometimes I be talking low. Like I'm talking to the person right here. Nothing makes me happier than a contoured face. I haven't been really contouring my nose. I've just been taking the excess and sweeping it down. Because you don't realize how much product you sometimes have on the brush left, and you can really just like get in there. You probably see no difference, but I do. Going in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Deep Powder, I'm going to set my whole face. I've been doing this lately, and I really do like setting my whole entire face before I start baking. And this is just like the perfect powder if you're like my complexion or darker. There's some other ones. I want to try the Huda Beauty. I also want to try the new Anastasia Beverly Hills translucent powders, but this is one of my favorite ones on the market, and this is in the shade Medium Deep, and it really just like blends perfectly into my skin. And we're done. No, we're not. So now I set with my favorite. A lot of people always ask me what translucent powder I use, and seriously, I cut translucent powder is to die for. I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. I don't go a day without using this translucent powder. This one. And I'm just gonna cook a little under my eyes, match that contour just a little bit. Guys don't like heavy eyeshadow. They kind of like you to just look sultry and sexy. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Artistry palette in the number 35B. I've been using these palettes for a while. I have two of them. I have 35M and 35B, and they're just so good. And I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I ain't gonna give you no crazy eye. I just wanna give you just a nice, sultry, sexy eye. I'm actually gonna use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I haven't used this in so long, Urban Decay, I'm sorry, but I just wanna use something different today. So you should always prime your eyes anytime you're wearing anything makeup related. Just prime. Just prime. But definitely prime your eyes anytime you're using any sort of foundation. You definitely just want to prime your eyes. And Urban Decay always had a great primer. I just haven't used this primer in so long, but these kept us right. And they were like probably one of the first people to have a eyeshadow primer. The Ulta Beauty Flat Concealer Brush. It doesn't have a number, but it's from Ulta. It says Flat Concealer Brush, so I guess you could just get it from Ulta. Since we're using the Morphe palette, we might as well use a Morphe brush. Morphe M514 brush. It's a smaller blending brush because we just gonna blend out a cute look. This brown shade right here, and you can see this palette is so dirty because I've been using it up. I'm just going into my crease I could leave it like this color, but I'm not sure yet if I want to add something else, but this is giving me life already. I'm gonna just take a darker shade. I'm just gonna tap in the corner and just deepen it up some. Drag that inward. Not putting more product on there, but just dragging it. That's sexy. Hey baby, almost ready. Are you gonna be here in 20 minutes? Alright, I'll be down. Shimmers. Palette has a lot of great shimmers. So I can just put something a little shimmery ready. These pigments. And I might just do that. Put a color right in here. For date night, we're gonna warm up our skin using MAC Mineralized Deep Dark Mineralized powder. The MAC Deep Dark Mineralized powder. And we're just going to warm up the skin. And I'm just gonna go underneath and just smudge that same color that we use, like the darker color, on the top of the lid. I'm just gonna smudge it out on our bottom lash. I'm gonna use my Quick Flick Perfect Wing Liner, and I'm just going to line my eye. So our eyes are lined. Now I'm gonna go in with mascara. The Superhero Mascara from It. Going in with my Absolute Lashes in Divine EDL08. You look at your man across the table like. We could stop here, but we not going to stop here because we got a few more steps. I'm gonna go in with my Under Construction Brush in Construct. Now for my favorite part, I'm gonna highlight. I like to use a fluffy brush to highlight, and this is the same brush that I use for my eyes. I normally have another one, but I don't see her right now. So these Morphe shades are very creamy. You can use them to highlight. And you can always use different things to highlight. There's so many great champagne-y colors in a palette that you can always use to highlight. Creamy, I just tap it in after. Go in with a brow gel. I always love to top off my brows with a brow gel. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. So it's date night, so you definitely need red. Hello. Going in with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Nahz for Atoo. I believe it's a color. I struggle with that, sorry. It's a deeper red. I love red. There's so many reds out on the market, but this is actually a really good, like, kind of dark red, getting ready for fall. But it's also a great date night look. And if you don't line your lips, you can use the wand as a guide. Hi, boo. How are you? And I'm going to top it all off with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. You gotta set that makeup, girl, because it's gonna be a long night. And we are all done. This is my date night look. I hope you guys liked watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends. Comment down below if you love how this turned out, if you have any questions, what you would do differently. Positive feedback is welcome on my channel. I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I hope I slayed this look. And I'm going to see you guys in my next what video. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at D'sAlterEgo_. Don't forget the underscore. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a great date night. Love you. Take care.